Let's be honest. You're a decent guy. You're not perfect, but you know how to show up, care, and treat a woman right. So, why does it always feel like the women you're drawn to are the ones who play games, disappear, manipulate, or make you feel like you're not enough? And even when you try to move on, you somehow end up in the same painful pattern again. It's not just bad luck. It's not because all women are the same. There's actually a deep psychological reason for this cycle. And more importantly, there's a way out. Let's break it down. 1. You confuse chaos with chemistry. You meet her. She's bold, beautiful, magnetic, the kind of energy that lights up a room and keeps you guessing. At first, it's thrilling, but pretty soon you're walking on eggshells. One moment she's into you, the next she's distant or playing hot and cold. But here's the thing. You've mistaken unpredictability for excitement. The truth? Your nervous system is addicted to the emotional roller coaster. Why? Because inconsistency creates obsession. It keeps you chasing. And it makes you think that when she finally gives in, it means something deeper. Spoiler, it doesn't. It just means you've been caught in the dopamine loop. 2. Your subconscious is chasing familiar pain. Let's take it back. Maybe growing up, love felt like something you had to earn. Maybe you never truly felt seen. Or maybe someone important in your life was emotionally distant or unpredictable. So now, your brain seeks out women who feel just like that, because it's familiar. She doesn't text back? That's familiar. She only gives attention when you prove yourself? That's familiar. You're not choosing her by logic. You're choosing her by emotional memory. You're not addicted to her. You're addicted to story. 3. You want to be the exception. Let's be real. Some part of you thinks, she's just been through a lot. I can be the guy who finally treats her right. She'll see that I'm different. You don't just want her, you want to be the one who changes her. But here's the hard truth. You can't build a relationship on fantasy. She won't change because you're a good guy. She'll change when she's ready, and most times she's not. So while you're trying to fix, save, or prove your worth, she's just living her life, often with little intention of returning that energy. It's not love. It's ego dressed in a cape. 4. You're attracted to her potential, not her reality. You see how amazing she could be. If only she communicated better, healed from her past, or stopped self-sabotaging. But here's the trap. Falling for someone's potential blinds you from seeing who they actually are. And while you're waiting for her to get together, you're slowly losing your peace, confidence, and sense of direction. Potential doesn't build healthy relationships. Reality does. 5. You're not clear on what you truly want. When you don't have a clear standard for the kind of woman and relationship you want, attraction becomes a guessing game. You chase based on vibes, on looks, on charisma. But here's the deal. If you're not leading with values, you'll always fall for appearances. So when she treats you poorly or doesn't reciprocate the same energy, you make excuses because you never set the baseline for what love should feel like. Without clarity, chaos will always feel like chemistry. 6. You think being a nice guy is enough. You treat her right. You show up. You text back. You're emotionally available. And yet, she still chooses a guy who treats her like an option. And you start questioning. Maybe nice guys really do finish last. But here's the twist. Being nice isn't the problem. Being passive is. You might be showing up, but are you showing up with standards? With self-respect? With direction? A lot of women aren't rejecting your kindness. They're rejecting your lack of leadership boundaries or purpose. You weren't supposed to shrink yourself to be loved. You were supposed to level up your presence. 7. So, how do you break the cycle? Let's get practical. Reflect on your patterns. Ask yourself, what kind of women do I consistently attract? What do they have in common? Stop chasing validation. The more you try to win someone's love, the more you lose yourself. Get brutally honest. Is she showing you who she really is? And are you ignoring the signs? Heal the root, whether it's from your past relationships or family experiences. Healing your emotional blueprint changes who you're attracted to. Set a new standard, not just for her, but for you, for the life you want, for the love you deserve. You're not weak for wanting connection. You're not broken for being hurt before, and you're definitely not the problem just because you've been rejected or ghosted. You're a good man caught in a familiar pattern. But the moment you stop trying to fix people and start fixing your focus, everything changes. You start attracting women who match your energy, who meet you halfway, who don't need to be saved because they've already done their own work. 2. You're not meant to be in emotional survival mode. You're meant to be at peace with a partner, not a project. So the next time you find yourself falling for the wrong woman again, pause, breathe, and remember, you're allowed to choose differently now. If this hit home for you, hit the subscribe button and you'll surely see us again.